Fish, the iconic childhood pet. But it's not just kids who keep these, it's many adults and teenagers too. Virtually everyone has had a pet fish at some point in their life. If you are watching this, unfortunately your fish has died. For today's video, I will be targeting freshwater, not salt or brackish. And remember, this is just my personal experience. In my opinion, stress is the main factor at play. Many fish have different or specific reasons for death, but stress is basically the only universal one. Stress can be caused by many things. Poor water quality as a result of a small tank, or too many or too little tank mates, etc. Poor water quality, in my opinion, is the reason for many deaths with inexperienced aquarists as the main issue. Regardless of whatever the pet shop employee tells you, fish don't grow to the size of the tank. In some cases, this is true, however, this is due to them being stunted, leading to a shorter life and lower general health and strength. Fish need tanks that suit them, not a 5-gallon or 20-litre, and especially not a jar or a bowl. Take betta fish for an example. Many people I have seen in America buy bettas sold in little cups at Walmart and keep them in jars or bowls. Bettas need at least 5 gallons of water to live. No decor, no fish, no substrate. The smaller the tank, the smaller the room. And when fish such as bettas have not much room, they begin to circle the tank, which tires them out and can lead to a sickness known as swim bladder. This looks like the fish swimming upside down or unable to control their buoyancy. This obviously can lead to stress and a very short-lived life. Not to mention the fact that the smaller tank, the less room and the less ammonia has to spread out produced by the fish. And if it isn't distributed evenly enough, it can lead to ammonia buildup, which is very toxic, and can cause immense unnecessary stress, which can lead to terminal sickness or very hard to cure ones such as ick. On top of tiny tanks and sicknesses, many people also don't do any or enough research when buying fish to go with their old ones. 10 seconds on a phone can save you money and the fish its life. Say you have angelfish, just like me, and you buy neon tetras. These tetras will be eaten by angelfish in under a week. Angelfish have huge mouths, and tiny fish like neon tetras can easily be swallowed. Or say you get confused and don't fully understand where the line for tank mate should be drawn. Say, once again you have angelfish, and somewhere you've heard that they are cichlids. And then you go to the pet shop and find this amazing, cool looking fish, and it's called an African cichlid. You buy it and put it in the angelfish tank and leave it in there overnight. It should be fine, right? They are both cichlids after all. However, they may be both cichlids, but that doesn't mean all cichlids have the same needs as others. African cichlids, if you don't know by now, are very aggressive creatures. And when you wake up and you will most likely find a decimated angel, this is not what we want. And it is easy to prevent. We have a little device in our pockets that you may even be watching this on. Just look it up on your phone and it can save you money, time, and most importantly, a fish's life. I learnt this the hard way. Water quality in general is a really important factor when trying to figure out why your fish has died. You see, all fish need a different variety of things, such as pH and water temperature. If the water is too hot or too cold, obviously it leads to the root of all deaths, stress. The fish can get stressed, which proceeds to make the fish's immune system weaker, creating a vulnerable fish that can become infected with an illness and die. This sort of falls under the category of tank mates. Bullying is what I'm talking about, and it doesn't even have to be a different species of fish. I know I keep using angels as an example, as they are the fish I've had most experience keeping, and they are virtually at the same needs of most other commonly kept freshwater fish. Angelfish, when there is a pair that have laid eggs or are renowned for breeding, they will often be the source of bullying. If you have a male angel and another that isn't in a pair, he will be bullied, as a method of the other angel using to denounce any competition to steal his female. Bullying is easy to fix, however. Just remove the fish from the tank or put it into a separate one, or even just give it away to someone else. However, I have found that if you redecorate the tank and move plants, wood and rocks, sometimes it tricks the fish into believing they are in another tank and a different environment, thus virtually ruining the social hierarchy developed during their time in the old tank. These are some of the reasons that I believe are the most common in fish and are the reasons for their death. However, it's definitely not all of them. Some more specific ones, such as being too small and with a strong filter, are the fish stealing their food, poor genetics, and etc. Things like that. But basically, I've only had experience with those, so I thought it's best to stick to the stuff I know a lot about. Thanks for watching, I really appreciate it. If you enjoy this style of content, let me know. Leave a like and subscribe, it would mean the world to me. The comment of the day goes out to Lots of Algae. Leave a comment down below for an opportunity for a shout out next video. Stay safe, bye.